Hey, hey. Megan Lynn, a certified abundant life coach and money saving maven, debt free diva here. I wanted to come in and talk to everyone today about setting smaller goals. And what do I mean by that? Setting smaller goals as a goal in itself to actually get started on something. I feel like so many people talk about, especially this time of year, it's 2022, we made it. I can't believe it. The last 2 years have been crazy with everything that's going on in the world. I was online with one of my coaches a couple days ago, and we were saying how the last year felt like 3 years condensed into one. I couldn't believe all that was going on. And so I had this thought about how we all focus on our 5 year plan and our 10 year plan or even our 1 year plan. And I thought, you know what? It's too much. It's more important just to get started. So what I would like everyone to focus on and really think about is smaller, more realistic, achievable goals. Yes, we've all heard of, okay, I'm going to write down my goal and I'm going to make it as huge as possible. And, I want to make $10 million and that all sounds great. And there's nothing wrong with trying to look forward to the future. I myself am very much a forward thinker. And so I do think, a year in the future, 5 years in the future. But who even knows what's going to be going on in a year? So let's focus on today. One thing I learned from Mel Robbins, she talks about a brain dump where you're so overwhelmed, you've got so much on your mind, you've got so much to do, just get it down on paper. So take a legal pad, or if you're a techie, you can use your phone or your iPad or whatever you like to take notes on, and just get all your thoughts down, all your worries, what your goals are, just get them all down. Get them out. And then really look over them and think, what do I want to achieve? What are my goals? But instead of looking a year out, instead of looking 5 years out, how about what are we going to do today? What are we going to do this week? What can we do this month? And what can we do in the next 3 months or 90 days to start and to move towards our larger goals? I think that's way more achievable. And I feel like a lot of people suffer from analysis paralysis where they get this big lofty goal or they get this big dream, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you get these big ideas and then you get caught in, well, how am I going to make it happen? And I don't know. And that's a lot to think about. And da-da-da-da-da. Stop. What are you going to do? What are your goals, first of all? Identifying them. And how are you going to get there? The small steps along the way are what gets you from point A to point B. But everyone thinks, oh, it's point A to point B. There's actually 75 things that could be in between point A and point B. Or it could be between point A and point Z, point 1. You know what I mean? Z point 1 is what I'm trying to say. Smaller goals are smaller achieved goals, smaller, more realistic goals are going to get you there faster potentially because it's going to build confidence. Then you're going to build momentum. So instead of trying to figure out what the next 5 years looks like, just start today. That's more important. It doesn't have to be perfect. What can you do today to start that business? Maybe it's just market research. It's great to say, oh, I'm going to start a business in the first month, I'm going to make $10,000. That sounds great. Is that even feasible? Based on what? Do your research. Write down your ideas. Figure out what you're going to do each day. Figure out what you're going to do each week. Then go through and review each week. Okay, what did I get done? Did I go to the gym? Everyone wants to go to the gym now that it's January and it's the new year and, everybody's, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to look good. I want to know it's cupping season, all this stuff. Whatever your motivation for going to the gym is. Maybe you just want to feel good. Maybe you just enjoy it. But a lot of people say, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. Okay. Have you been doing that? If you've been doing that, great. Hey, when you figure it out, let me know, okay? It doesn't make sense to have these huge goals and then get all caught up and get all stressed and overwhelmed, and then you don't do anything, or you do it for a week and then you give up. What are you going to do today towards your goal? And maybe it's just research. Maybe it's just joining the gym. Maybe it's just figuring out your finances. You know what? I was talking to a client a couple of days ago, and she was really stressed about some of her debt. And I said, whoa. She was going on and on and on and on and on about this, that, and the other, and her health and her debt. And she wants to, she's not sure if she should travel right now. And she had all these things. And I said, slow it down. Let's focus first. Well, like, what are your goals? And she told me her goals. And I said, okay, slow it down. First and foremost, your health. You have to take care of it. So like I said, whether it's going to the gym, making a doctor's appointment, eating better, figuring out how to eat better, that's not taught. That's not taught. Now, maybe it's taught in schools now, but it wasn't taught when I went, and it should be. Most people don't even know how to eat better, and then they end up going on all these crazy fad diets and either hurting themselves or doing it for a week or getting sick, or it doesn't work, and sometimes it does work. The point is, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to be more social, whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're trying to build your confidence, you have to start with the first step. First step is always health and wellness, and that can be different for everyone. Maybe it's your mental health. Maybe it's your emotional health. Last year was a crazy year for a million reasons, and everyone had a different story. We're all living in the world, and you know what I mean. Politics, health issues, COVID, layoffs, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to go through all of it. It felt like 3 years in one, on top of your regular life. So again, you need to focus, write down your goals, do a brain dump, do a goal, just write it down, get it out, and then really look at what's the most important right now. What can I focus on today? Yes, maybe think 5 years out from now, I would like to be living somewhere else. I would like to have a completely different body. I would like to have a healthier body. I would like to be debt-free. I would like to have my mortgage paid off. I would like to meet the love of my life. I would like to be more social. I would like to join the scuba club. Whatever you're looking to do, there's nothing wrong with looking to the future. But where are we going to start? People get all caught up in the details. No. Write it down. Slow down, take a deep breath, and think, what can I do today? What can I do tomorrow? What can I do this week? Take a breath, and then at the end of the week, say, oh my gosh, I went to the gym. For the first time in years, I went to the gym. Even if it was once. Give yourself permission just to be excited about starting. That alone can build confidence. Starting can build confidence. Writing it down can build confidence because you know you're working towards something to better yourself. But let's focus on the here and now, the present moment, because that's all we really have. The past is gone and the future is not promised. So let's focus on what can we do today to work towards our goals. And if we don't know, figure it out. Google, hire a coach, talk to someone who's been there, look up stories. Or if you were doing really well with your debt payment and then a bunch of things happened, look back at what you were doing right and start repeating that slowly, daily, weekly. And then every week sit down with yourself and reevaluate your goals. Maybe you had this lofty goal of, again, going to the gym 5 days a week, and it's just not going to happen. Maybe if you can get going consistently 1 day a week. You go to the gym 1 day a week, and then maybe you take a walk. So that's 2 days a week you're being active, and that still enables you to be working towards your goals, building confidence, doing something daily or planning something daily, paying attention to smaller, more realistic goals is going to get you there faster than, creating a dream board, a vision board. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that kind of stuff. But that might be 5 years out. What are you going to do today to start that process. Let's reel it in, take a deep breath together. I know that sounds crazy, but seriously, let's take a deep breath together and just figure out what the next couple days looks like. Isn't that easier? Doesn't that feel better? And that's what we all want. If it feels better, you're going to be more committed to it. If it feels better and it's a little easier, you're going to get there faster because you're going to continue to do it. It's going to build confidence because you know you're working towards it and it's not so huge. If you're worried about your finances and your debt, first step, figure out exactly what you owe. Most people don't know, or they know and they're petrified. One of my clients, she's petrified. Oh, well, I was doing so great and now I don't know what I did. I ran my credit card up. I said, okay, take a deep breath with me. What I want you to do is focus on today. What can you do today? And maybe all you can do is breathe and meditate, forgive yourself and go, I'm going to work on this tomorrow. Okay, you wake up tomorrow. I'm going to write down all of my debt. Is it on one credit card? Is it on two credit cards? Is it on credit cards and my mortgage and all these subscriptions that are piling up and I'm not using? You have to figure out exactly what you owe, where, because how can we get to our destination if we don't know where we're going? If we don't know the whole piece, the whole picture, excuse me. So like I said, let's take a deep breath together. Let's take each day by day and set smaller goals. Instead of trying to figure out how we can pay off $20,000 in debt. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, well maybe I can do it over the next couple months and I'm not sure. What can you do today? Figure out exactly what you owe, put it down, walk away. Take a deep breath. The next day, maybe call your credit card company. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I know this payment's in the mail. Could I get a cheaper interest rate? Whatever you need to do. I'm not saying specifics. I'm saying do something every day or every other day. If you're a very busy person, you have a full-time job, you have children, you just have a very busy life. Let's get focused on what you can do today, what you can do this week, what 1 month looks like, and then what 3 months looks like. And before you know it, you're going to be feeling better. You're going to be making progress. You're going to be building confidence. You're going to be smashing your debt. You're going to be going to the gym more often. Okay, I can go once a week, you know, and that might not seem like anything, but just getting there is half the battle. Actually, it's like 70% of the battle. You know what I mean? Join. Figure out a day that's going to work. Find someone to watch the kids. Figure out your debt. Take, day by day, small realistic goals is what I'm focusing on and what I'm focusing on for my clients right now. Because sometimes it's too much with some big lofty goal or some huge, scenario that you just can't see your way out of. What can we do today? Take a breath, work towards it, hire a coach, give yourself grace, and build that confidence by setting small, realistic goals. Pay off the smallest debt first, or sometimes they say, start paying off the debt with the highest interest or the one that's been, in the rears the longest. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother series. But what can we do today? What can you do this week? Just get started. So what are we going to do this week and what are we going to do today? Let me know in the comments and I look forward to hearing from you guys. I'm going to go check the rest of my notes for what else I can get done today besides my live and saying hi to you guys. Let me know when I can help you and I will be ready. Take care, you guys.